What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, Paulie Malignaggi has gone in on the whole Canelo. Sorry, on Carrot Top. Carrot Top, he ducking, bottom line. And Paulie goes in on Carrot Top, claiming Benavidez, he would stay smoking on that orange looking ass.
It's not that important to me to watch Canelo get beat like a rag doll over the ring. It's not that important to me, bro. And that's what's going to happen if he fights David Benavidez. So the only reason that we really interest you is that you have to see that. I don't care to see Canelo get beat up like that. It doesn't really...
I'm not saying he gets beat up, but
I think he gets hammered.
Okay, but look, regardless. So if David Benavidez wins the fight, that's my point. I think David's going to be the next star. And Canelo has to do what great Mexican legends do. They fight the next guy. They all do that. I want that. I think that's important for the legacy of the sport, for the legacy of the Mexican. That's the problem.
Why do we have to care more than
problem.
Canelo, though?
But Canelo, you know what Canelo does care about? The green.
Yeah.
The green, obviously. The 150, 200 million, he cares.
In life,
there's
everything
200
is
million,
about that
there's
now.
200 million thoughts about caring for that fight now. So, listen, we make that fight. However we make that fight happen, I think it's important for that fight to happen. I really do. I think David Benavidez has that star quality to be the next face of boxing.
So, you heard the start of the video there. Let me play it again one more time right now.
It's not that important to me to watch Canelo get beat like a rag doll over the ring. It's not that important to me, bro. And that's what's going to happen if he fights David Benavidez. So the only reason that we really interest you is that you have to see that. I don't care to see Canelo get beat up like that. It doesn't really...
I'm not saying he gets...
So, Paulie goes in. This Pro Box TV episode was very good, actually. Paulie makes the good points. I'm tired of hearing... I've digressed here about the actual topic, but Paulie basically says that all the sport is these days is making money. And someone like Carrot Top has made hundreds of millions. Yeah? He should go and sit down somewhere, in my opinion. Don't tell me the man in your division is 25 pounds heavier. Whose fault's that? No one asked your little ass to go up there. Go and be undisputed at 154 or 160. You are undisputed at 168 and you have a mandatory / interim champion challenger for 2 years at least, knocking on 3 years. It's not good enough. And I actually disagree with Paulie. I think if Canelo gets in the ring with Benavidez, listen, Paulie says that, Benavidez is going to run through him like a train. Well, I hate to say it, yeah, but Benavidez ain't even run through Plant like a train. And we know Plant ain't like that. Plant ain't built like that. He ain't tough like... Sorry, he might be tough, but he ain't, is he? Do you know what I'm saying? He might be tough, but he ain't Bivol, Beterbiev, Canelo... Oh, no, sorry. Bivol and Beterbiev are above Canelo. There's levels, though. The point is, you got people like Bivol and Beterbiev, number 1. You got Canelo, number 2. And then you got the Plants and everyone else, number 3. There's levels to this game, yeah? Plant ain't even the second tier, like Carrot Top is. And Benavidez didn't even blow through him. Plant had been stopped. Yeah? If Benavidez could blow through Canelo, he'd have been blown out Plant's backside. But he ain't. He in there politicking. Going 12 rounds with dude. Life and death with dude. It was a bad look. Nonetheless though, yeah? That makes it even worse. If Benavidez ain't all that, which is my base case, for what it's worth, I think Morrell would smoke his ass. I think Morrell gives Canelo more problems, especially being a southpaw, than Benavidez would. Benavidez can't punch. I said it. He's got volume, which could trouble Canelo, to be fair. It could trouble him. Bivol didn't have a bunch of power. He has volume, and it troubled Canelo. But can Benavidez hold the shots? Now, I don't think he can, but Carrot Top, Canelo Carrot Top Alvarez believes so. Yeah, that's why Canelo was saying in the last few days, Benavidez is going to be 25 pounds bigger than me. That means he's scared of Benavidez holding the shots, just like Bivol could. But I don't think Benavidez is of the Bivol ilk. He ain't built like that in my book. Bivol and Beterbiev, they are the pinnacle of the game, people. Old school hard. Canelo isn't even old school hard. Plant he new school hard. He talked to, you're right, Plant that guy, yeah, who slapped someone at the press conference. And then ends up in a fight and he want to politic. Oh man, you know, like McGregor. McGregor, he's new school hard. He talked too much, then end up in there with Habib, and he's saying, oh man, it was just promotion. It's promotion. Oh yes, promotion. Oh yeah, giving it all that one. Oh, sorry, Khabib, it was only promotion. You know, trying to politic his way to safety. Yeah, Plant the same thing. He tried slap dude, got pull countered, and then he in there on his political tip. My skill, you like my skills, bro? My skills, bro. Bro, my skills, bro. Eminem, bro. He on his Eminem, 100%. Canelo had Plant on his Eminem. Trying to rap his way out of trouble, right? That's what happened. Plant was trying to rap his way out of trouble. Talking. Oh, man, you know my skill. Oh, I like your skills, bro. And my skills good, bro. Whoa. Yeah, this is a fight. There ain't no time for Emineming. Plant got it all confused. Plant, this ain't the rap game. It's boxing. Let your hands do the talking. You ain't got to be talking right now. Let them hands go. He talking. You understand? Plant is new age hard. Yeah? And Benavidez couldn't even train roll? What's that word? Steam train, I don't know, whatever. He couldn't roll over Plant. So I don't agree with that. But the circumstantial evidence, whether we believe Canelo smokes Benavidez or not, Canelo don't believe it. Carrot Top don't believe it. He's scared of getting dipped in hummus. Yeah? Carrot Top's scared of David Benavidez taking his ass to the hummus pot and dipping him in it and crunching on his ass. That's what Canelo said himself. Oh, man, oh, he too big, man. Oh, he 25 pounds, man. Oh, man, he weenie. Oh, he big, man. That's what Carrot Top said. I don't rate it. And that's why I told you, and I got, people was mad about it. Like, I told you Canelo ain't built like that. I knew that. We've been knowing that. The Bivol fight showed that. He ain't really want to fight. He's a bully, baby. Carrot Top's a bully. He likes to be fighting people like Jamal Charlo. Look at the hypocrisy here. Canelo, who I think beats Benavidez, which makes it worse. Canelo has no problem punching up random 154 pounders. Yeah, fact. Not even undefeated 154 pounders. Yes, Jamal was undisputed champion, but who did he beat? Jamal didn't beat not even 1 pound for pound to become undisputed. Not even close to it. Not even pound for pound top 20 did he beat. So he beat 154 pounder who's been knocked out, who didn't beat no pound for pound champions. And then he wants to talk about weight. Benavidez is in your weight. He's been interim champion. And if Canelo was so principled about weight, he'd say, no, Jamel, I'm not fighting your little ass because I'll have 25 pounds advantage. Canelo didn't mind having 25 pounds when he whooping on little dude. Now all of a sudden, listen, Benavidez isn't a bridgerweight champion. Benavidez isn't even a 175 champion. Calling for Canelo to come up. Benavidez is in the weight you call yourself the undisputed king. That's the start and the end of it. I don't care if Benavidez puts 50 pounds on. That's what you sign up for when you claim to be champion. As long as Benavidez makes the weight on the Friday, it don't matter. If he wants to boil down and gain 30 pounds, that's his right to do. Nothing to do with Carrot Top. It's Carrot Top's job to get in there and fight. Make weight and fight on the Saturday. He ain't want to do that. Because he's scary. He ain't got that. He ain't really about that. Like, it's not. I told you that already. He's not. Carrot Top don't have that innate. Look at the old school guys. They'll go in there with anyone and run it. Yes, they wanted to get paid too, but they get paid and then run it. Holyfield, Ali, Lennox. There's a whole bunch of dudes who go in there and they run it and have a fight about it. Carrot Top ain't one of them. He new age hard. Yeah? He's the new age hard level above Plant. Which ain't neither which of hard. Because we found out Canelo, he didn't know nothing about hard when it came to Bivol. Yeah? He ain't know nothing about hard when it comes to fighting a man in his own weight division. All of a sudden, he got a problem. It's weak. But at the end of the day, people, I disagree with Paulie. If they get in the ring, which they should, I believe Benavidez at this point, after being interim for 2 years. Canelo, he should have been stripped. But I believe if he does get in there, I can't see how Canelo loses to Benavidez. I don't think Canelo going to respect Benavidez. That's the truth. I just don't think he will. But Bivol doesn't have massive power, so Canelo respected that, and maybe that's what Canelo's scared of. He's scared that what happens if Benavidez has the cardio to press me, and I'm just out of gas after 4 or 5 rounds and looking silly, and Benavidez volumes his way to victory. And we know Canelo, he starts every fight up 2 rounds. So, for him to be shook still, he must see something that we don't. I consider myself a relative fan of Canelo. I see his downsides, but I'm still a fan. I love his style. I wish he had more heart, but what does Canelo see here? Or is he, maybe he's just broken. I think he's got PTSD from the Bivol fight, that's the truth. All of us, this is the man that at one point was talking about going up and fighting Usyk at cruiserweight. Or fighting, you know what I'm saying? He's thinking about going all the way up. For a man who never cared about weight, all of a sudden, it wasn't out of nowhere. The man who was talking about fighting the undisputed champion at cruiserweight is now all of a sudden focused on 25 pounds of weight, which is alleged. I don't think Benavidez does put 25 pounds on. But that's what PTSD trauma does. It's probably only 15 pounds, but in Canelo's head, it's just insurmountable. The way Bivol was beating his ass here, it felt like it was 50 pounds. Canelo, Carrot Top, been fought, he went up to heavyweight. Oh my God, the trauma of it, right? The traumatic event. Even though Bivol was only 7 pounds heavier, it felt like a heavyweight whooping he was getting. When you're that out of depth, when you're that when you're in such deep water and you're shit out of luck and you've got no ideas, you might as well be in there with a heavyweight. So it's not about reality, it's about perception. If Carrot Top perceived Bivol to be a heavyweight, he look at everyone who's got a bit of weight on him. Oh, they're massive like Bivol was. He can dog walk me like Bivol did. Anyone big now has a trauma association with a whooping. That's what Canelo's unfortunately exhibiting. Even though I think most likely Benavidez feels a shot from Canelo, same as Smith. I mean, I think Callum Smith and Benavidez would be a good fight, for example. I think that's 50-50. And we saw what Canelo did to Callum Smith. Yeah? Touched him once and he didn't want to know. I got a feeling Benavidez will get touched and he'll just try and survive and look half decent. He'll try and win like 3 or 4 rounds and then, one of them. That's what I think will happen, my base case. Benavidez has been down before. He's not got the greatest chin. Not got the greatest power. Anyway, it is what it is. And more power to Benavidez. And at the end of the day, he's the one who wants it. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe. Like off the bell, 100%, no doubt.